How do I hit the ball solid and powerful? How do I get over it? Not much thinking. Do this, strike it well, and have a good day without thinking. I have to learn what controls contact, and that brings me to the things that control contact. First thing is your weight. So my weight position over the ball, it's a little bit more forward here. Why? Because I want to hit the ball and then take a divot after it. My arm, my lead arm is staying straight. And if I keep it straight throughout the swing, I'll return that club the same spot every time. So that's going to allow for a consistent contact point. But don't you see how this is common sense? Like if I drew a circle right here, and the ball was the bottom of the circle, actually the bottom of the circle will be right here because that's where my divot is. But just get the idea of this swing circle. If I was swinging, wouldn't I want to keep that circle in the same spot every time? Isn't that just common sense? Why would I go around trying to move my circle in either direction? Do I want to do that for more speed? Does that make sense? Well, it doesn't really make sense because to hit it far, you've got to hit it solid. So if I want to start hitting it solid, I can't be doing this. There's no way I can hit solid. I got to time this all day long. That's a lot of variables. And so common sense tells us if I set the weight forward and I keep the weight forward throughout the swing, I'll hit the ball first, take a divot. And if I keep the lead arm straight, I'll hit the ball first, take a divot. That's just common sense. It's not common sense to say that it's okay to shift and then it's okay to break down your lead arm because now I've got variables. So you're breaking down your circle. Keeping the circle wins championships, gets you playing great golf. And it's just common sense. Let's look at another key point of the swing. Releasing the hands. A lot of people like to talk about turning their hands over after impact. Now, a lot of golfers tell me that's not common sense when they really think about it. Isn't that surprising? Turning my hands after impact, consciously turning my hands, rotates the club. And so that's causing my club face to point left. That ball's going left all day long. I've got to time that. People will say that gives you more speed. It gives you more control. It actually does none of those things. Because it doesn't make any sense as to this makes me more powerful. I'm literally just turning my hands. Nothing's going on. That's not common sense. What's common sense is to take this strike right here and to simply send it without rotating my hands. I'm just going to send it through. Now look at my finish position. Now you're tempted to say, Tom, you turned your hands over. But no, I didn't. I hit it an entirely different way. I did not do this, which is weak and powerless. I did this. Drove down and threw the ball without turning my hands. It's an illusion. But common sense already told you this because when you took a hammer and you banged it into a nail for the first time, you didn't go around doing this. No, your parents would have whacked you upside the head and said, go get us something out of the kitchen. Like, we'll take care of this. No, instead, boom, boom, boom. That's the golf swing. That's impact. Power punch impact. So it's common sense. Just a household thing, household activity that you can do. It's common sense. Let's look at another thing, like the backswing. Golfers are told to get their arms as high as possible.